Hello, and welcome back to another art video. Today, we will be drawing the a character that I came up with that's like a Y2K kind of character. It's a Y2K style character, and yeah, this video is sped up. Hold on. Hello, and welcome back to another YouTube art video. This video is sped up, so we'll be drawing a Y2K style character, like kind of, I guess, cutesy, but is meant to be a character that I drew before digitally, who has like a pet hedgehog that looked like Shadow the Hedgehog, and they had like a gem or like a Chaos Emerald behind them. But this time, since I was drawing it with a fine line pen, not digitally, I decided to add a little bit more flair to the image, and I drew Sonic as well. So it's like a Shadow Hedgehog and a Sonic Hedgehog, but right now I'm focused on the character, and I'm doing like their hair and their outfits and stuff, like really like, cutesy and like futuristic, kind of cool, but still like relatively simple and casual. And now we are drawing the Sonic Hedgehog, which originally it was like, originally the way that the Sonic looks is the way that the Shadow looked in the digital art, but I was like, Shadow's a bit more angular and sharp, and Sonic is not, so I like kind of changed it, and here we are drawing the Chaos Emerald and adding like a little like reflective edge onto it, like kind of like a mirror force or something. And we colored this in with the crayons, so it's just the way that this one specifically is. We did a blue crayon for the shirt, the green for the pants, and you know the crayons are, again, these are not my favorite crayons. They're the premium uh Simply A crayons. I really don't enjoy these. They're too built, like they build up a texture, and I don't really like those. But you could take a napkin or something and rub it, and they'll like kind of get rid of the texture a little bit. But having to do that additional step when you're doing stuff like this is a little bit annoying, especially if you want to like blend, because it makes it so that you kind of have to be more diligent in the applicative process of this. But I really don't enjoy that being a part of the aspects of coloring with these crayons. I really dislike that, but I really like the way that this came out, especially color wise. Like, it's a really pleasing drawing for me to look at when I see it. I don't ever feel like, man, this is I could make this so much better or anything like that. It's just very pleasing to see, very enjoyable. I made the shadow like not black. It's like a darkish kind of like green blue, and that's because like I feel like the black crayon would have just made it really hard to see, and this crayon made it like a bit better, so that it still reads as like a dark color but is not that dark. And Sonic, I just went like really blue, and then I tried to add in the shadow on the floor. The gem, I kind of copped out and made it like almost like a diamondish color, but as you can see here, I'm trying to like do something, and the texture looks kind of cool. Like watching the recording back, the texture looks kind of cool on the gem, but I'm sure I get rid of it because this texture is just not what I want. But looking at it back, it looks kind of cool. Like seeing it with new eyes days later makes it look kind of cool, but it also doesn't look kind of cool. But I'm trying to blend. As you can see, it is making a little bit of green, but it's hard. And trying to get like some of this brown up so that it's a little bit softer. And there's like a little spot back. I hope that I go back and get that. It does not. I don't like the way that looks. It looks like almost like, I don't know, just like too dark in that one spot and doesn't make any sense. All right, I got it. Look, yeah, all right, great. He went back and got it. And now things look a little bit better. I really wish that I would have fixed the shadows on the arms and the neck, and I think I could have gotten away with doing a correction pen on the gem to give it like a little highlight. Look, I went back in and I started trying to blend it some more. Interesting. But yeah, I could have given it like a highlight with the corrective pen. I don't know why I didn't do that. But look, and he's just so mad. Like, you see, if you hit it with the napkin, you can get up most of it. And yeah, I didn't really go into the shadows on the arms or the neck. Pretty sad. Big mistake. Big loss for me. Anyway, thank you. And